Alrighty, we're going to install an easy wire receptacle here from Leviton. It's very easy to hook up. It has the levers on the side, the holes in the back. It's all color coded. And you just snap the lever out to put the wire in, and you snap the lever back to lock it in place. So I'm going to look and see if there's a strip gauge. Right here is a strip gauge on the side. From the top here to the bottom right there of the groove, that is the strip gauge. So we'll strip our wires. When my knife slips like that, I always look and make sure we didn't damage our wire, and we didn't. Okay, I'm going to pre-score the rest of the wire so it comes off easily, because I don't want to damage the ground wire. So I just get my knife in the middle here, come down the middle very carefully. There we go. And we'll do the same on our other side here. Bring it down the middle. If you cut your wire, you cut your wire. You don't get all upset about it. You just run another one, that's all. You don't get upset. You don't frustrate. It's not going to help you. Clip out all our debris here. And we'll just run our finger down the wire, make sure you didn't cut the wire. Nope. Nope. So we can be thankful. So here in the country I was born in, your white wire is neutral, your black wire is live, and it could be red or blue depending on the installation, and your bare or green wire is the ground. So we'll make our wires up. Okay, so we can use a Wago here to connect our ground wires together. So we'll put them in, make sure our copper comes up to the top here. Make sure our copper is coming up to the top. And we'll strip our wire here to go into our connector here, but we gotta make sure it goes in nice and straight. We have a little end bent here, so we're going to straighten that. And we'll just put it in like this. Make sure all our copper is up at the top, and if it's an insulated or a conductor, you make sure the insulation's under that yellow part there. Now we're going to strip our wires. We're going to use our 14 gauge hole. Here in the country I was born in, we use 14 American wire gauge on 15 amps, 12 American wire gauge on 20 amps. Black is your, in this case, number 10 we use on a 30 amp. The black is live, the white is neutral, the bare or the green is the ground. Red and blue are also live colors. However, you may find white live in a 110, 120 volt switch loop or in a 220, 240 volt circuit where the appliance does not require a neutral. So now we'll take our device. We'll look at our strip gauge here, and we'll hold our wire up to our strip gauge. That is the length we want. Perfect length, see it? Perfect length. Perfect length. And again, perfect length. So we have our green tab is your ground. So see the tab here? We'll lift this tab out. We'll put our green wire into the hole in the back here. Make sure it's in all the way. We'll snap this little tab up, give it a little tug, make sure it's in. Well, this is a little different. The ground is on the side that the black wire goes on. Usually it's on the white wire, it goes on the same side as the green, which is the ground. But this time on these, the green lever is on the same size as the hot wires. That's different. So we're going to now if there's only a black and a white, it doesn't matter which hole you use. You put the wire in the hole, push it in, snap it up, open our second one, put it in our hole, make sure it's in, snap it up. Now we'll fold now we'll do our white wires. Open up our lever like that. We'll put our white wire down in, make sure our insulation goes down into the hole there, make sure it's seated all the way. Snap it down. Bring over our other white wire. So if there's only one, see, it doesn't lock in, doesn't go in like a stab lock. It's like a lever connector. So you open your lever, like the way it goes, you just push them in, and the pressure on your other home outlets, your residential grade, they just push into the holes, but it's not like this on this. You have to have this lever open to push the wire in the hole. Put it in like that. So that is how you can make all your connections, and now we can just fold our wires back into our box. We'll fold our wires in like this, get them all back into the box out of the way here. So we can just push these in, we'll fold them up and down like this. You can have the ground holes up or the ground hole down, it doesn't matter. Okay, and I'll finish it by hand so I don't strip the holes out. And I'll center it on our box so it's nice and flat and neat. Okay, it's nice and straight. It takes the same cover as a GFI, your Decora switches. Stick our cover on. Okay, so now I'll show you the instructions in the package. Peace. Thanks for watching. I'll let you read the instructions. There it is on the wall, all done.